Want to turn a few pantry staples into something that looks and tastes gourmet? Imagine opening your pantry and finding a few simple ingredients that can be transformed into a dish that not only looks stunning but also tastes absolutely divine. It's like discovering a hidden treasure in your own kitchen. Today we're going to show you how to take those everyday items and elevate them into a meal that will impress anyone who tastes it. Then you're going to love today's recipe, shakshuka, poached eggs gently cooked in a spiced tomato sauce. This dish is a staple in many Middle Eastern and North African cuisines, known for its bold flavors and comforting qualities. The combination of perfectly poached eggs nestled in a rich spiced tomato sauce is simply irresistible. It's a dish that brings warmth and comfort, making it perfect for any time of the day. It's rich, hearty, and comes together in just one pan. The beauty of shakshuka lies in its simplicity and versatility. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment or exotic ingredients to make it, just a few basic items, a single pan, and you're good to go. The tomato sauce is infused with a blend of spices that give it a deep, complex flavor, while the eggs add a creamy richness that balances the dish perfectly. Whether you're making it for breakfast, brunch, or even a quick dinner, shakshuka is always a good idea. It's a versatile dish that can be enjoyed at any time of the day. Serve it with some crusty bread to soak up all that delicious sauce, and you've got a meal that's both satisfying and nutritious. Plus, it's a great way to bring people together around the table, whether it's for a leisurely weekend brunch or a cozy family dinner. Before we dive in, if you enjoy easy, healthy recipes from around the world, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Vital Kitchen. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our latest recipes and cooking tips. We're passionate about bringing you dishes that are not only delicious, but also good for you. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community of food lovers who are always on the lookout for new and exciting culinary adventures. We've got tons of vibrant, nutritious meals just like this one coming your way every week. From hearty breakfasts to light lunches and satisfying dinners, we've got something for everyone. Our recipes are designed to be easy to follow and use ingredients that are readily available. So, whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, you'll find plenty of inspiration here. Stay tuned and let's get cooking. Here's what you'll need to make your own stovetop shakshuka. This dish is a delightful combination of flavors and textures, perfect for breakfast, brunch, or even dinner. It's a one-pan meal that's both hearty and healthy, and it's sure to impress anyone you serve it to. Let's dive into the ingredients. First, we have 1 can of diced tomatoes. This forms the heart of the sauce, providing a rich and tangy base that's essential for shakshuka. The tomatoes bring a vibrant color and a slightly acidic taste that balances the spices perfectly. You can use fresh tomatoes if you prefer, but canned tomatoes are convenient and work just as well. Next, we need 1 small onion, finely chopped. Onions add a sweet and savory depth to the sauce. When cooked down, they become soft and almost melt into the tomatoes, creating a luscious texture. Make sure to chop them finely so they cook evenly and blend seamlessly into the dish. 2 cloves of garlic minced are also essential. Garlic infuses the sauce with a pungent, aromatic flavor that's unmistakable. It's best to mince the garlic finely to ensure it distributes evenly throughout the sauce, giving every bite a hint of its delicious taste. 1 teaspoon of paprika adds a warm, smoky flavor to the shakshuka. Paprika is a versatile spice that enhances the overall taste of the dish without overpowering it. It also contributes to the beautiful red hue of the sauce, making the dish visually appealing. We'll also add half a teaspoon of cumin. Cumin is a classic spice in Middle Eastern dishes, known for its earthy and slightly nutty flavor. It pairs wonderfully with the tomatoes and other spices, adding complexity and depth to the sauce. 4 eggs are the star of the show. We'll poach them right in the sauce, creating a beautiful contrast between the rich, runny yolks and the savory tomato base. The eggs add protein and make the dish more filling, perfect for a satisfying meal at any time of the day. 2 tablespoons of olive oil are needed to sauté the onions and garlic. Olive oil adds a subtle fruitiness and helps to carry the flavors of the spices throughout the dish. It's a healthier fat option that complements the other ingredients perfectly. And of course, we can't forget salt and pepper to taste. These basic seasonings enhance all the other flavors, bringing the dish together. Adjust the amount according to your preference, but don't be shy. A well-seasoned shakshuka is a delicious shakshuka. With these simple ingredients, you can create a dish that's bursting with flavor and nutrition. Shakshuka is not only easy to make but also incredibly versatile. You can customize it with additional vegetables, spices, or even cheese to suit your taste. Now that we have our ingredients ready, let's move on to the cooking process and bring this delicious dish to life. Start by heating up 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Once it's hot, add in your chopped onion and minced garlic. Let them sauté for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until they're soft and fragrant. You'll know it's ready when your kitchen smells incredible. Now let's build the sauce. Add your diced tomatoes right into the pan. Give them a good stir. Then sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of cumin. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Turn the heat down just a bit, and let the sauce simmer for 10 minutes, uncovered. This gives the flavors time to develop and the sauce to slightly thicken. Quick tip while the sauce is simmering. If you like a bit of heat, add a pinch of chili flakes or a dash of harissa right about now. It'll give your shakshuka a delicious kick. And tell me in the comments, do you like your eggs runny, soft, or fully cooked? I'm always curious how people do their shakshuka. Once your sauce has thickened slightly, you'll notice it has a richer, deeper color and a more concentrated flavor. This is the perfect time to move on to the next step. It's time to add the eggs. Make sure your eggs are fresh, as fresh eggs will hold their shape better when poaching. Use the back of a spoon to create little wells in the sauce, 1 for each egg. These wells will help contain the eggs and ensure they cook evenly. Then gently crack the eggs into the wells, keeping the yolks intact if possible. This can be a bit tricky, so take your time and be gentle. Cover the skillet with a lid. This will trap the steam and help cook the eggs evenly from all sides. Let everything cook on low heat for about 5 to 6 minutes, or until the egg whites are set. Cooking on low heat is crucial to ensure the eggs cook gently and don't become rubbery. Check the eggs occasionally to make sure they are cooking to your liking. The yolks should be cooked to your preference, whether you like them runny or more set. Once the whites are firm and the yolks are done to your liking, your dish is ready to serve. For an extra touch of flavor and color, you can garnish the poached eggs with some fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro. This not only adds a burst of freshness but also makes the dish look more appealing. Serve the poached eggs in the tomato sauce hot, with some crusty bread on the side to soak up all that delicious sauce. Enjoy your meal. Once the eggs are done, it's time to plate and enjoy. You can serve shakshuka straight from the pan, family style. Top it with a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro if you have it, and don't forget to bring some warm bread or pita to the table. It's perfect for scooping up all that rich spiced tomato sauce. And there you have it, your very own shakshuka made at home. It's simple, satisfying, and packed with flavor in every bite. Thanks for cooking with me today. Make sure to check out the other Mediterranean-inspired dishes on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Tzatziki sauce is a Greek yogurt dip. It is creamy and refreshing. People love to eat it with pita bread. You can also use it on gyros or souvlaki. The main ingredients in tzatziki are yogurt, cucumber, garlic, and dill. It is seasoned with salt, pepper, and sometimes lemon juice. Tzatziki is a staple in Greek cuisine. Gap 3S. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. Gap 3S. Let's take a quick journey into the history of tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki has its roots in ancient Greece, where it was originally known as gyro sauce. The word tzatziki itself comes from the Turkish word kaçık, which refers to a similar type of yogurt cucumber dish. This beloved sauce has traveled through various cultures, each adding their own unique twist. Gap 3S. Historically, the Greeks used a combination of yogurt, garlic, and herbs as a cooling agent to balance the heat of spicy dishes. The popularity of tzatziki spread throughout the Mediterranean and Middle Eastern regions, where it became a staple in many traditional dishes. From the Ottoman Empire to the modern-day Mediterranean, tzatziki has evolved but always remained a favorite. Gap 3S. Understanding the history of tzatziki helps us appreciate its rich cultural significance and the way it has brought people together over meals for centuries. Now that we know a bit more about its origins, let's dive into why tzatziki is so popular today. Tzatziki is a popular sauce for many reasons. First, it is delicious. The combination of creamy yogurt, crunchy cucumber, and tangy garlic creates a perfect balance of flavors that tantalize the taste buds. This unique blend of ingredients makes tzatziki not only flavorful but also refreshing, especially during the hot summer months. The coolness of the yogurt and cucumber provides a soothing contrast to spicy dishes, making it a favorite accompaniment in Mediterranean cuisine. The creamy yogurt, crunchy cucumber and tangy garlic create a perfect balance of flavors. The yogurt used in tzatziki is typically Greek yogurt, which is known for its thick and rich texture. This type of yogurt is strained to remove excess whey, resulting in a denser and creamier product. The cucumbers add a refreshing crunch, while the garlic provides a subtle yet impactful kick. Some variations of tzatziki also include fresh herbs like dill or mint, which enhance the overall flavor profile. This makes it a versatile dip for vegetables or chips. Tzatziki can be enjoyed in many different ways. It is commonly served as a dip for fresh vegetables such as carrots, bell peppers, and celery. It also pairs wonderfully with pita bread, crackers, or even as a spread on sandwiches and wraps. The versatility of tzatziki extends to being a delightful accompaniment to grilled meats, particularly lamb and chicken, adding a burst of flavor to any meal. Tzatziki sauce is also relatively healthy. Unlike many other dips and sauces that are high in calories and unhealthy fats, tzatziki is made with wholesome ingredients that offer nutritional benefits. The base of Greek yogurt is high in protein, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. It is also low in fat, making it a great option for those who are watching their calorie intake. Greek yogurt is high in protein and low in fat. In addition to its protein content, Greek yogurt is also a good source of probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that support gut health. These probiotics can aid in digestion and improve the overall health of the digestive system. The yogurt also contains calcium, which is important for maintaining strong bones and teeth. Cucumbers are a good source of vitamins and minerals. They are particularly high in vitamin K, which is important for blood clotting and bone health. Cucumbers also contain antioxidants, which help to protect the body from damage caused by free radicals. Additionally, they are low in calories and high in water content, making them a hydrating and low-calorie addition to any diet. This makes it a guilt-free snack or meal addition. Whether you are looking for a healthy snack to enjoy between meals, or a flavorful addition to your main course, tzatziki is an excellent choice. Its combination of delicious taste, versatility, and health benefits makes it a popular option for people of all ages. So next time you are looking for a tasty and nutritious dip, give tzatziki a try. Before you begin making tzatziki sauce, gather all of your ingredients. Greek yogurt, cucumber, garlic, fresh dill, lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper. Use the freshest ingredients for the best results. Look for unwaxed cucumbers as you'll be using the skin. Use high-quality Greek yogurt, it should be thick and creamy. Section 4. Preparing the cucumber. The cucumber needs to be prepared before adding it to the sauce. First, wash the cucumber thoroughly. Then, grate the cucumber using a box grater. Once the cucumber is grated, place it in a clean kitchen towel. Squeeze out as much excess moisture as possible. This will prevent a watery sauce. Section 5. Making the tzatziki sauce. Now you can start making the sauce. Tzatziki is a traditional Greek sauce that is both refreshing and versatile. It can be used as a dip, a spread, or even a condiment for various dishes. The key to a great tzatziki is using fresh, high-quality ingredients. In a medium bowl, combine the Greek yogurt, grated cucumber, minced garlic, and chopped fresh dill. The Greek yogurt provides a creamy base while the cucumber adds a refreshing crunch. Minced garlic gives it a robust flavor, and dill adds a touch of herbal freshness. Add a tablespoon of lemon juice. The lemon juice not only adds a zesty tang but also helps to balance the flavors and bring out the freshness of the other ingredients. Also, drizzle in a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil adds a rich, smooth texture and enhances the overall flavor of the sauce. Finally, season with salt and pepper to taste. The salt will enhance all the flavors while the pepper adds a subtle kick. Remember to start with a small amount of seasoning as you can always add more if needed. It's easier to add seasoning than to take it away. You can always add more. Taste the sauce as you go to ensure it meets your preference. Once everything is well combined, let the tzatziki sit in the refrigerator for at least an hour. This allows the flavors to meld together beautifully, resulting in a more cohesive and delicious sauce. Section 6. Letting the flavors combine. This is a crucial step in making a delicious tzatziki sauce. The process of combining and allowing the ingredients to rest is what elevates the dish from good to great. Once all of the ingredients are combined, Stir the tzatziki sauce well. Make sure that the garlic, dill, cucumber, and yogurt are thoroughly mixed. This ensures that every bite is packed with flavor. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator. This step is essential as it allows the ingredients to chill and the flavors to meld together. Allow the flavors to blend together for at least 30 minutes. This resting period is key to achieving the perfect balance of flavors. The longer it rests, the more intense the flavors will become. This resting period allows the flavors of the garlic, dill, and cucumber to meld with the yogurt, resulting in a more flavorful sauce. The garlic infuses its pungent aroma, the dill adds a fresh herbaceous note, and the cucumber brings a cool, crisp texture. The yogurt ties everything together with its creamy consistency. By the end of the resting period, you'll have a tzatziki sauce that's rich, flavorful, and ready to elevate any dish you pair it with. Section 7. Serving and enjoying tzatziki. Tzatziki is best served cold. Give it a good stir before scooping it into a serving bowl. You can garnish it with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprig of fresh dill. Serve tzatziki as a dip with pita bread, vegetables, or chips. You can also use it as a sauce for gyros, souvlaki, or falafel. Enjoy! Here are the ingredients you'll need for Mediterranean baked cod. 2 cod fillets, fresh and ready to be transformed into a delicious meal. Cod is a mild-flavored fish that pairs perfectly with the vibrant Mediterranean flavors we're about to introduce. Make sure the fillets are of good quality, as this will be the star of our dish. Next, you'll need 1 cup of cherry tomatoes, halved. These little gems add a burst of sweetness and color to the dish. Cherry tomatoes are perfect because they hold their shape well during baking and provide a lovely contrast to the tender cod. If you can't find cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes will work just as well. You'll also need half a red onion, thinly sliced. Red onions are milder and sweeter compared to other onions, and they add a nice crunch and a bit of sharpness to the dish. When baked, they become tender and slightly caramelized, enhancing the overall flavor profile. 2 tablespoons of olive oil are essential for this recipe. Olive oil not only helps in cooking the fish and vegetables evenly, but also adds a rich, fruity flavor that is quintessential to Mediterranean cuisine. Use extra virgin olive oil for the best results. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano will bring a touch of earthiness and a hint of bitterness that balances the sweetness of the tomatoes and the richness of the olive oil. Oregano is a staple herb in Mediterranean cooking and will give our dish an authentic flavor. You'll also need 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Lemon juice adds a bright, tangy note that cuts through the richness of the fish and olive oil, bringing all the flavors together. Freshly squeezed lemon juice is always preferable to bottled for its vibrant flavor. Finally, season with salt and pepper to taste. These basic seasonings are crucial as they enhance all the other flavors in the dish. Be generous but mindful, as you can always add more later if needed. And there you have it, all the ingredients you need to create a delightful Mediterranean baked cod. Instructions. To begin, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is equivalent to 190 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial as it ensures that your oven reaches the right temperature before you start baking. Preheating helps in achieving even cooking and perfect results. Make sure to set the oven dial accurately and wait for it to reach the desired temperature. This usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. While the oven is preheating, you can start preparing your ingredients and get everything ready for the next steps. Remember, a well-preheated oven is the key to successful baking, so don't skip this step. Before we move on to preparing the dish, let's talk about a few tips and tricks to ensure your cod turns out perfectly every time. First, always choose fresh cod fillets. Fresh fish has a mild scent and firm texture. If you're using frozen cod, make sure to thaw it completely in the refrigerator before cooking. This helps in achieving a tender and flaky texture. Next, consider marinating the cod for about 30 minutes before baking. A simple marinade of olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and herbs can make a big difference in flavor. Another tip is to pat the cod fillets dry with a paper towel before placing them in the baking dish. This helps in achieving a nice, crispy exterior. And finally, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes. Now let's get back to preparing our dish. Place cod fillets in a baking dish. Next, slice fresh tomatoes and chop onions finely. Arrange the tomatoes and onions evenly over the cod fillets. Sprinkle a variety of seasonings, such as salt, pepper, and your favorite herbs, to enhance the flavors. Make sure everything is evenly distributed for a balanced taste. This preparation step is crucial for ensuring that the dish is flavorful and well cooked. Once everything is in place, your dish is ready to be baked to perfection. Enjoy the process and look forward to a delicious meal. Drizzle with olive oil and lemon juice. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of our Mediterranean baked cod. Look at those vibrant colors and the perfectly cooked fish. The cherry tomatoes have softened beautifully, and the red onions have caramelized to add a touch of sweetness. The cod fillets are tender and flaky, just as they should be. Drizzle a bit more olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice before serving. This dish is not only delicious, but also a feast for the eyes. Enjoy your meal, and don't forget to share your cooking experience with us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Looking for a delicious, protein-packed vegetarian recipe that's perfect for grilling season? Today, we're making grilled halloumi and veggie skewers, a colorful, flavorful dish that's crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside, and super easy to make. And trust me, once you try grilled halloumi, you'll be hooked. It's one of those ingredients that turns a simple dish into something unforgettable. If you love vibrant, healthy recipes like this one, hit that like button and subscribe to Vital Kitchen so you never miss a new video. We post fresh recipes every single week, and your support helps us keep cooking. If you stay with us until the end, we'll reveal the secret ingredient that makes this dish simply irresistible. Alright, let's go over what you'll need. 1 block of halloumi cheese cut into bite-sized cubes. Halloumi is perfect for grilling because it doesn't melt. It gets beautifully golden and chewy. 1 zucchini, sliced into thick half-moons. 1 red bell pepper and 1 yellow bell pepper, both cut into chunks. 1 small red onion, sliced into wedges for a bit of sweetness and color. And for the marinade, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and salt and pepper to taste. You'll also need skewers, wooden ones soaked in water or metal skewers if you have them. In a bowl, whisk together the olive oil, oregano, paprika, salt and pepper. This blend gives the skewers a smoky, herby flavor that pairs perfectly with the creamy halloumi. Now comes the fun part, assembling the skewers. Alternate pieces of halloumi, zucchini, bell peppers and onion to make sure every bite is a flavor explosion. Once they're threaded, brush the skewers generously with that marinade we just made. Make sure each piece gets coated so the flavors can really soak in. Here's a quick tip to take these skewers to the next level. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice right after grilling. The citrus cuts through the richness of the cheese and gives the veggies a refreshing pop. And hey, quick question. Do you like your skewers with a little char or more on the golden side? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious how you grill yours. With the grill preheated to medium-high, place your skewers directly on the grates. Grill them for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, turning gently with tongs. You'll know they're ready when the halloumi is golden and has those beautiful grill marks, and the veggies are slightly charred but still vibrant. Be sure to watch the halloumi. It can go from golden to too dark quickly. This is a great time to enjoy the smells. Smoky paprika, oregano, that rich cheesy aroma, so satisfying. Once the skewers are done, remove them from the grill and plate them up. Right before serving, don't forget that lemon squeeze. Seriously, it transforms the whole dish. These skewers are perfect for lunch, dinner, or even as a grilled party appetizer. You can pair them with couscous, a fresh tzatziki dip, or just enjoy them as they are. They're high in protein, naturally gluten-free, and full of Mediterranean flavor. Gap 3S. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the nutritional benefits of this delicious dish. Halloumi cheese is not only a great source of protein, but it's also rich in calcium, which is essential for bone health. The bell peppers are loaded with vitamins A and C, boosting your immune system and promoting good vision. Zucchinis bring in dietary fiber, aiding in digestion and keeping you full for longer. Red onions are packed with antioxidants which help fight inflammation and may even reduce the risk of certain chronic diseases. So, not only are these skewers incredibly tasty, but they also offer a well-rounded, nutritious meal that supports a healthy lifestyle. Gap 3S. Now let's talk about how to select the best ingredients for your skewers. When it comes to halloumi cheese, Look for a block that has a firm texture and a consistent white color. It should be free of any cracks or discoloration. High-quality halloumi will give you that perfect balance of salty and creamy, and it won't fall apart on the grill. For the bell peppers, choose ones that are bright and vibrant with smooth, firm skin. Avoid any with soft spots or wrinkles, as these are signs of aging. The fresher the pepper, the sweeter and more flavorful it will be. Zucchinis should be medium-sized, with a deep green color and a firm feel. Smaller zucchinis tend to be more tender and have fewer seeds. Check for a glossy skin and avoid any that are overly soft or have blemishes. Lastly, when picking red onions, go for ones that are firm to the touch with tight papery skins. The heavier the onion, the juicier and more flavorful it will be. Avoid any with sprouting or soft spots. Selecting the best ingredients will not only enhance the flavor of your skewers, but also ensure they cook evenly and look fantastic on your plate. Gap 3S. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the star of our dish, halloumi cheese. Originating from Cyprus, halloumi has a rich history that dates back to the medieval Byzantine period. It's traditionally made from a mixture of goat's and sheep's milk, though cow's milk is sometimes used today. The unique texture and high melting point of halloumi make it perfect for grilling, which is why it has earned a special place in Mediterranean cuisine. Halloumi is more than just cheese, it's a cultural icon. In Cyprus, it's often enjoyed at family gatherings, weddings, and festivals. It's a symbol of hospitality and celebration. The cheese's popularity has spread far beyond its Mediterranean roots, finding fans all over the world who appreciate its versatility and flavor. By choosing halloumi for our skewers, we're not just cooking. We're connecting with centuries of culinary tradition and cultural heritage. So as you enjoy your grilled halloumi skewers, remember that you're partaking in a global love affair with this delicious cheese. Gap 3S. Now let's get back to our recipe. Gap 3S. Before we wrap up, let's explore some alternative serving suggestions and pairings to elevate your grilled halloumi and veggie skewers experience. First, consider serving these skewers over a bed of fluffy couscous or quinoa for a hearty, wholesome meal. For an extra burst of flavor, mix in some fresh herbs like parsley or mint. Looking for a refreshing side? A tangy tzatziki sauce or a zesty lemon yogurt dip pairs perfectly with the savory halloumi and grilled veggies. You could also serve the skewers with a crisp Greek salad, loaded with tomatoes, cucumbers, olives, and red onions, drizzled with olive oil and a sprinkle of oregano. For a more substantial meal, wrap the skewers in warm pita bread and add a dollop of hummus, some sliced avocado, and a handful of arugula. This turns your skewers into a delicious Mediterranean-inspired wrap. Don't forget about beverages. A chilled glass of white wine, like a Sauvignon Blanc or a crisp rose, complements the flavors beautifully. If you prefer non-alcoholic options, a sparkling water with a splash of lemon or a refreshing mint lemonade can be just as delightful. Experiment with these ideas and find your favorite way to enjoy these versatile skewers. The possibilities are endless, and each pairing brings out different nuances of flavor in the dish. Gap 3S. Now let's get back to our recipe. Gap 3S. Now let's address some common questions you might have about grilling halloumi and vegetables. Q1. Why does my halloumi sometimes stick to the grill? A1. Great question. To prevent sticking, make sure your grill is properly preheated and lightly oiled. Also, let the halloumi develop a nice crust before attempting to flip it. This usually takes about 2-3 minutes per side. Q2. Can I marinate the halloumi before grilling? A 2. Absolutely. While halloumi doesn't absorb marinades as much as other cheeses, a quick soak in olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs can add an extra layer of flavor. Just keep the marinating time short, around 15-20 minutes. Q3. What vegetables work best for skewers? A 3. Vegetables that hold their shape and have a similar cooking time to halloumi are ideal. Think bell peppers, zucchini, cherry tomatoes, and red onions. They all grill beautifully and complement the cheese well. Q4. How do I know when the vegetables are perfectly grilled? A 4. Look for grill marks and a slight char on the edges. The vegetables should be tender but still have a bit of crunch. This usually takes about 8-10 minutes on a medium-high grill, turning occasionally. Q5. Can I use a grill pan if I don't have an outdoor grill? A 5. Definitely. A grill pan works wonderfully for this recipe. Just follow the same principles. Preheat the pan, lightly oil it, and cook the skewers over medium-high heat. I hope these answers help you feel more confident about grilling halloumi and veggies. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Gap 3S. Now let's get back to our recipe. And now, let's take a quick behind-the-scenes look at the making of this video. Creating these grilled halloumi and veggie skewers was a team effort, and I couldn't have done it without the help of my incredible crew. First up, our amazing food stylist Alex, who meticulously arranged every skewer to make sure they look as delicious as they taste. They spent hours perfecting the layout, ensuring each piece of halloumi and every vegetable was perfectly placed. Next, our videographer Sam, who captured all those mouth-watering close-ups and smooth transitions. Sam's keen eye for detail and creative angles really bring the recipe to life on screen. And of course our editor Jamie, who worked tirelessly to piece together all the footage, add the perfect background music, and make the final video flow seamlessly. Jamie's editing magic ensures that every step of the recipe is clear and easy to follow. A big shout out to our sound engineer Chris, who made sure the voiceovers were crisp and clear, and to our production assistant Taylor, who kept everything running smoothly behind the scenes. We hope you enjoyed this little peek into the making of our video. It's always a joy to create content that inspires you to get cooking. Thank you for being a part of our community. Now let's get back to our delicious grilled halloumi and veggie skewers. Gap 2S. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Grilling is such a wonderful way to bring people together, and everyone has their own unique recipes and experiences. So why not share yours with our community? Whether it's a family favorite, a secret marinade, or a grilling hack you've perfected over the years, drop a comment below and let us know. And hey, if you decide to try out these grilled halloumi and veggie skewers, snap a photo and tag us on social media. We can't wait to see your delicious creations and hear your grilling stories. Your feedback and ideas are what keep this channel vibrant and fun, so don't be shy. Join the conversation and let's inspire each other to create even more mouth-watering dishes. Happy grilling, everyone! And there you have it. Grilled halloumi and veggie skewers, an easy, colorful, and satisfying recipe that's as fun to make as it is to eat. Thanks for spending time in the kitchen with me today. Let me know if you give this a try, and tag me if you share your creation.